Welcome to English Grammar Lesson 2. Are you difficult to reduce relative clauses into phrases? If you do, in today's lesson, I'm going to show you the two basic ways in order to reduce relative clauses into present participial or past participial phrases correctly. All right, it's very simple, believe me. So please carefully watch the video and do not skip any part of the video. Make sure that you follow every single step in this lesson so that you will be confident and do it correctly with just spending time for a few minutes with me today. All right, so well, actually in English you can reduce relative clauses or adjective clauses into two main kind of phrase. One is present participial phrase and the second one is past participial phrase, basing on the two basic forms. The first one is when relative pronoun, okay, who or whom, for example, which, plus with verb to be. When verb to be is the main verb of the clause. And the second one, when relative pronoun plus with other verbs that are not verb to be, you have another way to do it. All right, if the first basic form, if you face the first basic form, you have to remember, you have to remove, all right? And ORP here is a short word for relative pronoun because we have limited space, so I decided to give you a shortcut here, relative pronoun, all right? So you have to remove both relative pronoun and verb to be. So do not care about any others, just care with the relative pronoun and verb to be. All right, you have to remove both of them. And if the main verb of the clause is not a verb to be, you have to remove relative pronoun and change the main verb here, okay, change it into verb ing form. Okay, you have to change it into verb ing form. Now please have a look at the real example. The TV which was purchased yesterday was expensive. Right? So if you study the sentence from which here, right, which till yesterday, right, from which till yesterday is the relative clause. It begins with which. Actually, the sentence is the TV was expensive, but relative clause is to give you more information about the TV. So which TV? The TV that was purchased yesterday, right? It tells you more information about the TV. So in order to reduce this kind of relative clause, you have to see the basic rule. You have to remove both verb to be and relative pronoun. So you can remove which and was. And no need to think more about whether you have to swap the position of the phrases that already reduced or whatever. Just care about relative pronoun and verb to be. So the remaining sentence is the TV purchased yesterday was expensive. All right, so that is correct. What about the second one? I know the lady who bought a TV from us yesterday. All right, so I know the lady. Actually, I know the lady who bought a TV from us yesterday. So I know the lady is a sentence, right? One sentence, but to tell more about the lady, we use relative clause here. Who bought the TV from us yesterday? So which lady? The lady who bought a TV from us yesterday. And in order to reduce this type of relative clause, you have to remember the basic form. When relative pronoun is followed by the main verb, which is not a verb to be, you have to remove the relative pronoun and then change the basics here, the verb here, to the basics form and then add ing. So bought here gonna change to buy and then add ing. All right, so it will be, I know the lady buying a TV from us yesterday. All right, so this is the end of English grammar lesson 2. I hope you now confident and you are now clear with how to reduce relative clauses or adjective clauses into phrase. Okay, so say goodbye with English grammar lesson 2 and thanks you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.